used to go to Genoa, and then he went to.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Have you gone and eaten at the keg lately? Have you been to the keg? Not since you took me there one time.
It's windy and rainy, but that never stopped football. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to OtsegoTV Radio for today's 4-1 versus 4-1 NBC matchup, which features the Knights and the Comets from Genoa Bank Stadium. My name is Kaden Knapp, and I'll be your commentator for today's game. And it's so windy, in fact, that Genoa's sign that they were going to run through blew over and ripped in half. We're up to 36-mile-per-hour gusts with an average of 22 miles per hour from the east. What a big matchup this is in the rain, as both teams are getting ready to go. The Knights won the toss, and they elected to defer their choice to the second half, so they will be on defense to start the game, and the Comets offense will start us. They're coming off a game in which they scored 55 points against Lake last week. They were on fire at home, and we all remember last week how the weather was kind of bad leading up to the games, and then right as game time hit, it kind of cleared off. So we'll see what happens tonight. It looks like on the radar that the rain's supposed to pass within the next half an hour or so, but we will see, as we're still about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Otsego TV Radio, Kaden Knapp, I'll be right back. The Knights special teams unit on the field, and so are the Comets. The Knights will be kicking it to the western side of the field. This field goes east to west, so they'll have the wind at their backs, Toby Powell will, to get this underway. We'll see how the wind affects the kicking. The wind's supposed to stay consistently strong throughout the game. It's 70 degrees, but it feels like 63. Gotta love football Fridays. Our outside mic is not going to be used today because I'm too far back in the press box to reach it through. So it'll just be my voice and my microphone. Powell tees up the football now and backs away. Both teams are ready to get this rocking and rolling. Start try, put the football, and we're off and going. This ball will be fielded by Alex Spencer at the 3-yard line, near sideline hash, and he's going to get up past the 20 before dragging more Knights, and he's going to get down to the 27-yard line. He ran through 3 Knight defenders and dragged them for a good 4 or 5 yards. So here come the Knights defense and the Genoa offense for the first time. The Comets have not lost at home this year. They're 3-0 so far. Their one loss came against Archbold back in week 1. They led that game 14-0, then allowed 27 unanswered points. Under center goes Mullenhauer, the quarterback, with 3 backs in the backfield. This is a handoff up the middle to Luke Clement, and he's going to power his way, still going through Knight defenders, has a first down and more, up to the 39-yard line. Good gain to start off the contest for the Comets. as Frank checks out of the game and Vollmer checks in. The Knights are without Brayton Knapp, Drew Vollmer, and Chris Kazmaier today. 3 backs still in the backfield. It's a T formation. Extra blockers on both sides of the offensive line. Under center, this is going to be another handoff up the middle. And up to the 44-yard line goes that football. It was another Clement handoff. And he's now up to 101 rushing attempts this year. And he's over 656 total yards. He averages 6.6 yards a carry this season. He's been fantastic. 2nd down and 5. We're 1 minute into this contest. Under center goes Mullenholler for a 3rd time. 2 backs in the backfield. Clement gets the handoff again, and he's going to get past the line to gain right up to the 50-yard line. The Comets moving the ball with ease at the moment. 1st down and 10. Ball situated at the near sideline hash. This game started about a minute early. Back under center with that T formation. Extra blockers on both sides of the offensive line. Under center, Mullenholler. He's going to hand it ahead to Alex Spencer this time, bursting the near sideline, flag in the backfield, and he's going to stutter step before going out of bounds at the 37-yard line. But as I said, we do have a penalty, and it's in the range of holding, and it is going to be an offensive hold. So that negates the big carry by Alex Spencer. And it should move the ball back into Comet territory at about the 40-yard line. We 1st down and 20 now. 10 minutes, 33 seconds to play in quarter number 1. First possession of the football game. The Comets offense is going into the wind to the east. That strong wind, as I said, the ball still at the near sideline hash. Genoa runs about 68% of the time. T formation, handoff. Clement is going to be met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 1 back to the 39-yard line. The Knights keyed in on him, and they got to him. 2nd down and 21 it goes. Ball still at the near sideline hash. The junior found no running room there. Sadler and Hennon were in on the tackles. Same formation as the previous 2 plays. This is Alex Spencer now getting it, and he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down and very long for the Comets after back-to-back rushing plays that went nowhere. Still the near sideline hash. Empty backfield for Mullenhour. 3 receivers far sideline, 2 to the far. It's a 5 wide setup. The Knights bring 3 on defense. This is a screen. Throw it near sideline. It's hot, and they're not going to get anywhere near the line to gain as that tackle was made. Joshua Clement at the 44-yard line of Genoa, and out trots the punting unit. Carter Lampy was in on the tackle for the orange, black, and white. Rowe back to receive the punt. Punter Cam Agler wearing number 56 gets that one and boots it high in the air, and it's going to take a bounce and be stopped. Not a good punt, as it was stopped at the 37-yard line of Otsego. So here come the Knights offense for the first time at this contest. By the way, interesting thing with Cam Agler, he kicks, punts, kicks off, and also plays defensive line for this Comet team. He's all over the place as Kaden Hutton leads the offense, announces the play in the huddle, and here the Knights go. Ball in the middle of the 2 hashes. Under center goes Hutton. Limes in motion, left to right. The bunch set up, handed up the right side to Keegan Hutton, and he's going to get outside and burst up to the 43-yard line before being tackled down. Routson was in on the tackle. That was Logan Routson, as it's now 2nd down and 5. That was a gain of 5. We're at the 8:20 mark of quarter number 1. First offensive possession of the game for the Knights. Ball situated at the far sideline hash. Back under center goes Kaden Hutton with 2 backs in the backfield. And Limes behind the left tackle. This is a handoff. This time up the near sideline is going to be Keegan Hutton getting a first down and more into common territory before being tackled down at the 46-yard line. That'll move the sticks. First down, Knights. The first play of the game on offense for the Knights, they went up the right side. The second play, they went up the left side, both with Keegan Hutton. We'll see how much he gets the ball today. He's been a fantastic rusher. He's now up to 84 rushes this year, over 460 yards. Average 5.5 yards per carry this year. Under center goes Hutton. And there's a flag, and this is going to be a false start on the Otsego Knights. So it'll be first down and 15. Now move the ball back into Knight territory, putting the ball at the 49-yard line. That was an obvious false start by Jake Limes. He was lined up in that running back position behind Hutton and moved early. Under center goes Hutton. Wishbone setup. Send Limes in motion left to right. This is a handoff up the right side to Keegan Hutton, who was going to get back into Genoa territory, moving the ball from 149 to the other. 7 minutes to play in quarter number one. It's now second down and 12. The ball right in the middle of the Comets logo at midfield. They've moved it up to the 48-yard line. Knights going to the west under center is Hutton. Same formation as last. This is a pitch out to Keegan Hutton. He's going to get met and dropped in the backfield by multiple Comets, including Luke Clement, and it's going to be third down. Alex Materney was also in on the tackle, the sophomore. So first third down situation for the Knights tonight. 3rd and 16, 6:20 to play. Ball at the 48-yard line of Otsego as Hutton runs back over from the sideline.
Two teams that's very similar in style with their game plan.
Under center. Two running backs in the backfield, and Mason Creamer as there's a handoff, and it's Creamer getting it, sweeping up the left side, and he's going to run a lot of yards back and forth, but end up getting to the 50-yard line at the end before being tackled. Fourth down now for the Knights, and out trots the punting unit. Ryan Routson, the junior, was in on the tackle. Now, the Comets do have two twins, and Ryan Routson and Logan Routson, both juniors, both 5'7". Ryan is 142 pounds, and Logan Routson is 150 pounds in total. Rolling out to punt it for the first time. Both teams do not convert their first third down attempt of the game. With the wind at Roland's back, he's going to kick that end-over-end kick, and it's going to take a bounce, and let's see where they mark it. I think it's a touchback, and it is. That west end zone is tucked away from me, so I have to lean all the way in front of the table in front of me to try and see it. So here come the Comets, their second offensive possession of the game. By the way, that was the first touchback of the year, punting-wise, for Jack Rowland. The wind, of course, more than likely helped him. No score yet. We're at 5:14 to play in quarter number one. Second Genoa offensive possession. Out trots the Knights defense. 4-3 defensive lineup. T formation for the Comets. It's a handoff up the right side, and Clement is going to get met at the line and dropped. Good tackle there by Jake Limes. And that's going to bring up second down and 9. 4:56 to play. Ball situated near the near sideline hash at the 21-yard line. Mullenhauer backs away and runs back to the huddle. 13 seconds on the play clock, and the Comets now scurrying to the line. Same formation as the previous play. Under center. Send Spencer in motion, and this is a handoff up the left side, and Ryan Routson is going to get a gain of 2, bringing up third down. Wyckoff was in on the tackle. He burst up the left side, and Wyckoff made a good tackle. Back to the 5 wide setup. Go the Comets. They did this on the first third down of the game. This time it's 3 receivers near sideline, 2 to the far. Mullenhunter back to pass. Nope, he's going to now take off up the middle, have a first down and more, still going across the 35-yard line and up to the 36-yard line. Miles Mullenhauer does it all himself, the sophomore, 6'1", 165 pounds. That's the 10th time this year that he's rushed. Mason Rowe was in on the tackle in the Knights secondary. He's now up over 50 total yards this season rushing. 3:47 to play. First down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Back to the 5 wide setup. Check that. We actually have Clement lining up behind the left tackle. He'll go in motion from left to right, and a lot of movement and false start. That's the second false start of the game, 1 on each team. So now it'll be first down and 15, the ball at the 31-yard line. There was 2 or 3 comments that moved along that offensive line. Under center, now moving to the T formation. Handed Alex Spencer up the right side, sheds 1 tackle, continues upfield, and is going to hit hard at the 35-yard line by Jake Limes. There's a gain of about 4 there, bringing up second down and 11 from that spot. Near sideline hash. We're at 18 seconds on the play clock, first quarter. Taking away, 2:42 to play. Under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Extra blockers off both sides of the offensive line. Instead of play fake, roll to the left. Mullenhauer is now going to take off, and he's going to gain about a yard, but a flag is thrown away from the football, and it's going to be an offensive hold. Third penalty of the game on the Comets. Second offensive hold, and it's going to cost them, making it second down and long. 2:30 to play. We'll see where they mark it. Should be about second down and 21. If you do recall, they had second down and 21 their first possession. So the ball now all the way back at the 27-yard line. No favorability to either hash. So second down and 19 is the official ruling. So the official said that the hold happened 2 yards upfield. The formation under center. This is going to be a handoff. There's Routson up the left side, and he's going to gain about a yard before a host of the Knights got to him. So it'll be third down and long again for Genoa. Eberts was in on the tackle as we're under 2 minutes to play. Third down and 16 after that gain of 3. Ball situated at the 29-yard line, far sideline hash.
That is amazing. Rollins just picked up 2 yards.
Back under center, same formation as last. This is going to be a handoff to Alex Spencer up the right side, and he's going to be tackled down at the 30-yard line by Keegan Hutton. A great open field tackle by him, and fourth down in the punting unit for the Comets. The Comets are now 1 of 3 tonight on third down thus far. It'll be their second punt. Both possessions, they gain a first down, and then a penalty backs them up, and they're unable to make up for that. Interesting thing with Agler as well is he's the punter. As I said, he also is the left tackle on top of all the other things I mentioned. This is a high punt in the air, fair catch called by Rowe. He's just going to watch it bounce at the 45-yard line, and it's going to be downed at the 47 of Otsego. So this is the second offensive possession of the contest for the Otsego Knights. They punted their first time, 56 seconds to play. Quarter number 1, Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. The ball is situated at the near sideline hash. Feel free to email me anytime, 25knapp@OtsegoKnights.org with any questions, comments, or concerns. Also, feel free to tweet at us at OtsegoTV or use the hashtag OtsegoTV. Under center goes Hutton, 2 backs in the backfield. Extra blocker off the right side. This is a handoff to Kaden Hutton up the middle. Has a big hole, and he's off to the races inside the 30, now the 20. He's going to march it inside the 10 and go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Knights, Kaden Hutton all the way. How about that to get the scoring started? That's his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. 6-0. Here comes Mason Creamer to kick the point after touchdown. He's 8-10 this year. 10-12, excuse me, this year. 10-12. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is no good. He pushed it off to the left. Kramer started the year 8 of 8, kicking extra points. Since that point, he's had some struggles, but the wind has been a little crazy in the weather, especially the last few weeks. But 6-0. What a run for Kaden Hutton. Now, how will the defense respond? 48 seconds to go, quarter number 1. This is a huge NBC matchup for the Knights with Oak Harbor and Eastwood next. Toby Powell set to boot it away for a second time today. Still has the wind at his back. Powell backing away. So it'll be kickoff number 25 of the season for him. Starts his stride, puts foot to football, and we're back underway, and this ball is going to take a bounce out of bounds. No, it just carried over the pylon into that corner that I couldn't see. So out to the 20 it goes. Now they're going to have a chat. And they uphold the call of touchback. To me, it looked like it went out, but the officials disagree. And like I said, I don't have the best view of that little corner. And now we're having the ball be placed at the 20. That's the second touchback of the year for Toby Powell, kicking off the football. Still in the first quarter. No time came off the clock after that one. Third offensive possession of the contest for the Comets. Under center they go. One wide out to the near sideline, and Clement. This is going to be a handoff up the left side, and nothing doing there. The Knights are stopping the run attack for the Comets. Second down.
On the interior defensive line, led by number 54, Landon Wings.
Back under center. One wide out to the near sideline. 2 backs in the backfield, and an extra back off the right side of the offensive line. This is going to be a give up the middle. Clement has a lot of room in front of him across the 40 now, across the 45, breaks one tackle into Knight territory. He's going to stiff arm his way down to the 44-yard line of Otsego. A great run for Luke Clement, the 6'1 junior. As I said, he's had a fantastic year rushing up to this point. He does have 8 total touchdowns as well. That one did not go for a touchdown, obviously, and that should bring us to the conclusion of quarter number 1. Kaden Hutton has the lone touchdown thus far. He had the big one. It was 59 yards to the house. Be right back to Otsego TV Radio, 6-0. The teams will switch sides, and we'll be back. Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. Quarter number 2 set to start. Both teams switch sides. Now, Genoa will have the wind at their back. Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please hit the thumbs up button on our YouTube video. This is technically YouTube video. YouTube live stream, whatever you want to call it. Game number 6 of the year. Ball at the 44-yard line, far sideline hash. Under center goes Mullenhauer. 2 backs in the backfield, an extra one off the left side of the offensive line. This is Clement again, breaking tackle, still going, and he's going to roll his way right near the line to gain. There's a gain of about 10, and second down in inches, they say. There's the ball now at the 34.5-yard line. They needed to get to the 34. Second down. Back under center and go in the comments. 3 backs in the backfield. Send routes into motion right to left. This is a handoff of the middle. First down and a little bit more up to the 32-yard line that time. That was Clement getting the ball again. Chain gang moves the train. Carter Lampy picks up another tackle. The ball still working that far sideline hash. Between Clement and Spencer, Genoa has 738 passing yards and then 919 rushing yards. This is a quick out to Spencer, and you'll make the catch right at the 30-yard line. Gain 2 before being tackled instantly. So Miles Mullenhauer has 738 passing yards this year, and Clement and Spencer have a combined 919 rushing yards heading into this game. Mullenhauer averages 11.4 yards per completion. Ball now at the near sideline hash, 1 wide out. To the far sideline, extra blocker up the right side. 2 backs in the backfield, routes into motion right to left. This is a give to the left side. There is Clement moving down to the 22-yard line, still working that near sideline. Braden Stadler was in on the tackle. 10 minutes and counting left in this half. The officials say move the chains. So drive continues. Three backs in the backfield. Extra blockers on both sides. Under center. This is a handoff up the left side. There's Routson, and he's going to get met by multiple Knights and push his way forward to the 17-yard line. A gain of about 5, bringing up second down and 5. Frank now subs over to the sideline. Didn't see who entered in for him. I think it was Ballmer. Same formation. Near sideline hash. This is going to be Spencer getting the ball up the middle. Breaking tackles, bullying through players, moving down inside the 5 to the 4. First down and goal. And great gain by Alex Spencer. Ball now working at the near sideline hash. 9 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the half. Each team still with all 3 timeouts. Same formation as the previous two plays. First down and goal. This is a handoff up the right side to Clement, and he's going to get met and dropped. A gain of about 0. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line. Genoa trying to tie and take the lead. Under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Spencer lined up to the left side of the offensive line. This is a pitch out to Clement, left side, breaking tackles, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Comets. They even the ledger at 6. It's a 4-yard touchdown rush. As Agler now trying to give the Comets the lead. Senior Alex Spencer will be the holder. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick follows suit. So Genoa takes the lead at 7-6. They had a great response to allowing the big Keegan Hutton touchdown rush. And this kickoff will now go to the west. Eastwood leads 14-0 in their matchup. Last I heard, Mommy led 10-0 in theirs. This is OtsegoTV Radio. Thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. Big NBC matchup between a pair of 4-1 teams. Keegan Hutton and Luke Clement, the 2 touchdowns today. That was touchdown number 9 of the year for Clement. Agler tees up the football, backs away. With the wind at the back, start stride, but with the ball, we're back underway. And this ball will be fielded by Keegan Hutton at the 4-yard line, and he's going to rush to the near sideline and get hit and dropped right at the 24-yard line. So a return of about 20 for Keegan Hutton. That was return number 5 for Keegan. He's now up to 89 return yards this season. They moved it back to the 23-yard line, near sideline hash. 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 1 wide out to the far sideline. 2 backs in the backfield, and Kramer off the right side of the offensive line. This is a give up the middle, and there's a gain of about 2 to make it second down and 8. It was Keegan Hutton who got the football there. Ben Myers, the senior, was in on the tackle. Back under center go the Knights. No wide out this time as they're going to give it up to Mason Kramer up the left side, and he's going to power through a bunch of maroon jerseys and make his way up to the 33-yard line. A good rush, and it looks like he is very close to the line to gain. We'll see if the officials move the chains. I don't think they will. They say no. Ball now the far sideline hash. Wait, correction, they do move the chains. They had the 3 up and were ready to place it down, and then the official said, nope, move it. So first down and 10, far sideline hash. Ball at the 33-yard line, handed up the middle, and there's a gain of about 1 for Keegan Hutton, getting the ball once again. Ball now at the 34-yard line. Still working with that far sideline hash. We're at 6:37 in counting left in the half. Each team still has all 3 timeouts. 7-6 the score in favor of the Comets.
Mommy 14, Lake 0.
Under center. This is another fake, and now there's a give to Creamer up the far sideline. He's going to Superman his way up to the 50-yard line.
Stop made by number 14. Tommy Braun.
Big gain for Mason Creamer. Braun in on the tackle.
Was a first down.
They officially put it at the 49. Far sideline hash. Clock still ticking away. 6:14 in counting. Back under center go the Knights. Extra blockers on both sides. Sadler the back off to the right side of the offensive line. This is a give up the middle. Keegan Hutton's going to power his way into Comet territory, moving the football up to the 43-yard line. Clement in on the tackle, and second down it goes. The football, no favorability to either hash. Right in the middle. Second down and 2 is a gain of 8 for Keegan. As I said, Kazmaier still out tonight, his second missed game in a row after he had that big game against Rossford. Back under center. Lampy off the right side of the offensive line. Limes off the left side. 2 backs in the backfield. They have a first down as Keegan Hutton puts it up to the 40-yard line. Knights grounding and pounding their way down the field. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Clock rolling again after stopping momentarily for the chain gang to move the chain. Ball still in the middle of the field, no favorability to either hash. Knights love their wing T plays as they have one player on each side of the offensive line, extra blockers, and 2 backs in the backfield. It's Creamer now getting the ball up the left side, and he's going to spin around and gain about 3 before being tackled down, bringing up second down. Ball at the 38-yard line, second down and 7. Now the ball is very close to the far sideline hash. I'm on the south side of the football field. The ball is situated near the north. Sun is pretty much set. Same formation as the previous 2 plays. That wing T. This is going to be a give out of the backfield. There is Mason Creamer sweeping the far sideline. He's going to get hit and then go out of bounds at the 34-yard line, bringing up third down and short. And the Knights 0 of 1 today on third down. Far sideline hash still. 3rd and 4. They need to get up to the 31-yard line. Back under center. Wing T. And this is going to be a pitch out to Hutton, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. They tried to go to that left side of the field again, and this time the Comets got into the backfield and tackled Hutton for a negative gain there. Now the ball at the 39-yard line. 4th down to go and 8. 5 minutes, 34 seconds. It's a loss of 4. We'll see if the Knights go to the air for the first time. Under center. Send Limes in motion, left to right. Now there will go to the air. It's a play fake. Throw it downfield. Have Lampy, and incomplete it goes. Hutton put it out in front of him, and the Knights turn it over on downs. Carter Lampy had space. Braun was the defender, and Hutton just put it too far in front of him. So back to the Comets it goes. Ball still at the 38-yard line. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the half. Both teams still have all their timeouts. Ball on the far sideline hash. One wide out. And Magnan to the near sideline. This is a play fake. Roll to the left. Bates with heavy pressure. Hit as he throws, and incomplete it goes. Spencer was the intended target. Mollenhauer could not get enough power on that because he was hit by Mason Kramer in the backfield.
Pressure was applied by number 5, Mason Kramer.
Second down and 10 it goes. Mollenhauer had a 69% completion percentage heading into this contest. As I said, both these teams favor the run. The Knights more so favor the run. T formation handed up the left side. There's Routson dodging defenders and making his way up to the 45-yard line. A gain of about 5, bringing up third down and 5 as the clock continues to roll. 3:15 and counting. No favorability to either hash for the football. Right in the middle. Fast-moving half. About 36 minutes so far in real time. Under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Extra blocker off the right side. Send in motion Routson. Right to left. Sets up, now handed up the middle. There's Clement dodging defenders, and now he's out to the races. Inside the 30, the 20, the 10. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Genoa. Luke Clement, his second touchdown of the game. The first one went 4 yards to the end zone. That one went about 54 yards. Wow, 13-6. Now Agler out to kick the point after touchdown. Made his first one. 3 total touchdowns today. 2 of them had been 50-plus yarders. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick follows suit. 14-6 stands the score in favor of the Genoa Comets. The clock at 2 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the half. Kaden Knapp at OtsegoTV Radio. Feel free to email me anytime. 25, knapp at OtsegoKnights.org, or tweet at us at OtsegoTV. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, please hit the thumbs up button on our live stream. This year, the Comets averaged 34.2 points per game. They scored a total of 171 heading into this contest. And the Knights have allowed a total of 850 rush yards. 170 yards per game allowed for them, rushing-wise. They held Pastoria to 53 rush yards last week. That one Clement run went over that total. Agler set to kick the ball off to the west again. Starts his stride, puts foot to football. We're back underway. And this ball is going to be fielded by Keegan Hutton back at the 40-yard line. Running around, taking his time. Goes across the 20, now across the 30. Finding holes, fending off defenders. And he's going to make his way all the way up to the 44-yard line before being tackled down. They might have pushed it up to the 45 of Otsego. So great starting field position after the nice return of 41 yards for Keegan Hutton. Near sideline hash is the football. So both teams now have 2 kickoffs to the western side of the field, and the wind carrying it. We have yet to have a kickoff into the wind. Under center goes Kaden Hutton. One wide out near the far sideline, and Kramer off the right side of the offensive line. This is the double fake, handed up to the left side. There's Mason Kramer has a good gain into Genoa territory. It's going to be second down and 1. The football at the 46-yard line. We're at 2 minutes and 11 seconds and counting. Ball still working in that far sideline hash now. Under center, back goes Hutton. One way out to the far sideline. Same formation as the previous play. This time they're going to hand it up the middle to Keegan Hutton, who has a first down with ease, pushing the ball up to the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the chain gang to move the chains, and then the rain starts again. It had stopped for a little bit, and now looks like it's starting again. The windows in front of me starting to get more and more droplets. Still far sideline hash, 1 minute and 40 seconds and counting. Lampy the wide out to the near sideline. Under center. And this is a handoff to Limes going left to right, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage and fall forward for a gain of about a yard, putting the ball at the 42-yard line. And now we have whistles and timeout Otsego, their first of the game. They have 2 remaining. The Comets still have all 3 of theirs. The clock reads 1 minute and 22 seconds. Big possession for the Knights. They do receive the second half kickoff. So trying to get a little bit of a 2-for-1 here. By the way, I believe the Knights have now won the coin toss 3 consecutive weeks. And each of those times they've elected to defer. Now, if I do remember correctly, they opened the season against Bowling Green and they won the toss there as well. And they elected to receive. Second down and 9 out of the timeout. OtsegoTV Radio. Football right in between the 2 hashes. Under center goes Hutton. Same formation as last. And this is now a play action fake. Roll to the right. Throw it in the flat. That's caught by Keegan Hutton, who has a first down, or at least got near there, up to the 33-yard line. They do move the chains with 1 minute and 17 seconds to play. Ball now at the near sideline hash. Hutton running over, relaying the play as Lampy subs out of the game. Now, week 1 against Bowling Green, Keegan Hutton did have a long touchdown reception that was thrown to the flat like that. As now Hutton back to pass again, rolling to the left. He's going to toss it to his brother Keegan, who's wide open in the flat again. He's going to march inside the 20, down to the 19. Another first down for the Knights. Back-to-back completions, Hutton to Hutton. And the clock's going to stop momentarily for Chain Gang to move the chain. 68 seconds till half. The Knights 2 timeouts. Genoa still has all 3 as the clock restarts. This time it'll be Mason Rowe, the wide out to the near sideline. And a little bit of trickery, handed up the middle and jumping forward up to the 11-yard line. Jake Limes, the senior, stands at 5'9". Entering this game, he had 28 carries for 191 yards, 6.6 yards per carry. The clock now at 40 seconds. It's rolling. Second down and 2. Far sideline hash under center. Hutton hand it to Keegan Hutton up the left side, and he's going to power down inside the 5-yard line and make it down to the 4. First down and goal for the Knights. The clock stops momentarily for the Chain Gang to move the chains. 30 seconds exactly on the clock. Now it's rolling. One wide out to the far sideline. Extra blocker up the right side of the offensive line. As a handoff, Keegan Hutton lunges for the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Knights. Keegan Hutton has both touchdowns today for Otsego. And now we'll see what Coach Rutherford decides to draw up. It looks like they will go for 2 points. 17 seconds left to play. Clement and Keegan Hutton, the 2 touchdown scores for each team. One receiver far sideline. This is going to hand off up. Nope. They trick it, and they hand it up the left side, and Mason Creamer is going to break the play. We're tied. The trickery pays off again for the Knights, and we're even at 14. Fooled me as they had Creamer going motion right to left. He got the ball and then went to the outside and barely broke the plane. Got hit after the fact, but important thing is he broke the plane. So 17 seconds to play, 14 on the clock, 14 on the scoreboard for each team. Listen to me, the first kickoff to the east. Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please hit the thumbs up on our live stream. You knew this one was going to be a fun one. Genoa's won the last 2 contests between these two, but prior to that, the Knights won 3 consecutive. As Powell set to boot it away into that wind.
Toby Powell kickoff for the Knights. Back Pete for your comments. Number 4, Ryan Routson, and number 16, Jackson Magnon.
Magnon and Routson back to return it for the Comets. They're lined up next to each other at the 15-yard line. Powell throws his hand up, starts his stride, but splits a football, and this is a pooch kick. And it's going to take a bounce, and now it's loose. Who's on it? Who's on it? We're going to see. I think the Comets did get on it, and they did. At the 36-yard line, it was Braun who saved the day for Genoa. Otherwise, it would have been night football. But 15 seconds on the clock. That's one way to attack the wind at your face. Not a lot of time on the clock, as I said. Ball now at the near sideline hash, still a 35-yard line. Hauer relays the play to his offense. Under center, 2 backs in the backfield, extra blockers on both sides of the offensive line. Handed up the middle. Clement is going to move his way up to the 42-yard line, and now the Comets will use timeout number 1 with 10 seconds on the game clock. They're trying to get another big play. Big spot in the early game, I guess you could say. This is early, relatively early, about midway. It's both teams in their respective huddles. We'll see how the Knights line up here. You'd assume they would have some players back, especially knowing that Clement has that long 54-yard touchdown so far. I don't think the Comets would be able to get the ball into field goal range with time left. So no harm in really playing back for the Knights. They'll bring 4, running a 4-3 in motion. Left or right, Clement. This is 5 wide through receiver's far sideline to the near. Back to pass Mollenhauer. Plenty of time, launches it deep downfield, and out of bounds it goes. And with 4 seconds to go, we have a flag down. We'll see what this is. And it's an offensive hold for the 3rd time tonight. Comets guilty of a hold. That'll back the football up. Ball at the 32-yard line now. Near sideline hash. And the officials are going to say wind the clock, and Genoa will not use a timeout. So we've reached halftime, 14-14 the score. What a half a play. The Knights scoring the late touchdown and getting the 2-point conversion to even the ledger, and they will receive the ball to start half number 2. My name is Kaden Knapp. This is OtsegoTV Radio. Unfortunately, we do not have that outside mic right now, so I cannot have you guys hear the band, unfortunately. So now the officials having chats with Genoa's coaching staff. interesting to see what is happening here. The officials now talking about it. And they say halftime officially. By the way, we do have a shout out. Shout out to Mike and Susan Deegans. It's their 14th wedding anniversary, and they're listening to the game while in Glen Arbor, Michigan. Happy anniversary to you guys. If you want a shout out, text me, email me, 25knap at OtsegoKnights.org, or tweet at us at OtsegoTV. We've reached halftime officially with a score 14-14. As you heard earlier, the Knights will receive the second half kickoff. The bands are going to go on the field and perform. Like I said, unfortunately, we cannot make it so you guys can hear them. But I'll be back in about 20 minutes for half number 2. Don't go anywhere. This is Otsego TV Radio. Thanks for listening. Both teams are out of the locker room and now stretching, so 3 minutes will go on the clock, and then we'll play the second half. 14-14, Kaden Knapp on OtsegoTV Radio. Feel free to email me anytime, 25knapp@OtsegoKnights.org, or tweet at us at OtsegoTV with any questions, comments, concerns, or shout-outs you may like to give. I'll be right back. Half number 2, almost here. Welcome back to Otsego TV Radio, half number 2. Getting ready to get started. The rain has started again, and it now feels like it is 62 degrees outside. The wind still consistently about 22 miles per hour, but the gusts are now up to 38 miles per hour. So, strong gusts. As I said before the break, the Knights will receive the second half kickoff after they scored that late touchdown and got the 2-point conversion to even the ledger. New 12 minutes go on the clock. Both teams trot onto the field. Their special teams units. Score-wise, well, we're going to start with Oak Harbor and Fostoria. Oak Harbor in the second quarter leads Fostoria 27-0. No surprise there. This one is a little bit of a shocker, but at the same time not. Eastwood leads Rossford 41-0, but Eastwood scored 34 points in the first half. And then Maumee leads Lake 34-0. Eastwood Rossford at half, Maumee Lake in the second quarter. The reason I said the Eastwood Rossford game is kind of shocking is because 34 points in a quarter is insane. It's been all Eastwood in that one. Ham Aguilar set to kick the ball away with the wind at his back. He'll be kicking it to the west with Hutton and Frank set to return the football. Hey, Knapp on Otsego TV Radio. Half number 2, set to get underway. Starts drive, put foot to football, and we're back underway. This is a short kick that will be fielded at the far sideline hash by Grady Frank at the 15-yard line, darting to the center of the field and making it up to the 26-yard line. Does Frank that time before being tackled down. So here comes the Knight offense. The ball in the near sideline hash. That return took 7 seconds off the clock. So here go the Knights. So one wide out is Carter Lampy to the far sideline. 2 backs in the backfield with Creamer off the right side of the offensive line. As the handoff up the middle to Keegan Hunt, and he's going to power his way up to the 34-yard line before being tackled down. Still working in the near sideline hash. In the first half, Keegan Hutton had 2 touchdowns, as you know, and 96 yards in total. One of his touchdowns was a 58-yard burst. It's opened the scoring in this one, and then the second one was a 4-yard score. Second down and 4 for the Knights under center with 2 backs in the backfield. This is a handoff to Keegan Hutton once again, and he's going to get up past the line to gain, moving the ball up to about the 39.5-yard line. First down, Otsego. Still working in their own territory. The ball is going to be more centralized now between the hashes. So clock at 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Keegan Hutton got the carry there, and now Kaden Hutton is going to check back into the game. Back under center. Knights bunched up at the offensive line with 2 backs in the backfield. This is going to be another handoff up the middle, and this time not too much doing. A gain of about a yard up to the 41 that time. Was Keegan Hutton getting another carry. Both teams' running backs have just been fantastic. In specific, Keegan Hutton and Luke Clement. Pair of juniors. Very similar builds. Clement a little bit bigger, tall-wise as well, than Hutton. Bigger and taller. Just a little bit, though. As I said, under center. This is going to be a Gibson. Now Mason Creamer breaks 1 tackle. Still going. And he's going to move his way up to the 44-yard line. Sending up 3rd down for the orange, black, and white. 2 minutes into this quarter. The Knights 0 of 2 thus far on 3rd downs. 3rd and 6 is the official ruling. Far sideline hash. Back under center. This time they have a wide out and Lampy to the near sideline. 2 backs in the backfield. This is going to be a give to Jake Limes, and he's going to get into comment territory and move the sticks as he got up to the 49-yard line. A bruising run for him. And that's the first 3rd down conversion of the evening for the Otsego Knights. Ball still at the far sideline hash. Kaden Hutton 2 of 3 today thus far. 23 total yards passing. Both receptions made by his brother Keegan Hutton, who gets the ball here in the handoff up the left side. Has a lot of green grass in front of him inside the 30, far sideline. He's going to get tripped up and tackled down at about the 21-yard line. A great gain for Keegan Hutton. And his big day continues. And now backed it up to the 24-yard line. Nine minutes and 11 seconds. I think the official said he stepped out of bounds prior to getting up to the 21 because he ended at the 21 at least. Under center. 1 wide out to the far sideline and Lampy. 2 backs in the backfield. This is a handoff up the middle, and the Knights are going to move this ball down to the 19-yard line. As Keegan Hutton got the ball again. Routson in on the tackle. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6. Ball is centralized between the 2 hashes. Knights in the huddle moving the football. 10 seconds on the play clock. Under center they go. 2 backs in the backfield. Lampy lined up in a 3-step form off the right side of the offensive line. This is a handoff, and first the play is going to be blown dead, and we got a false start. 2nd false start of the game on the Otsego Knights, and that's going to back them up and basically erase the gain they just made on the previous play. 2nd down and longer. We'll see where they officially mark it. Back at the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 11. Back out there go the Knights offense and the Comets defense. This is a handoff up the middle. There's Keegan Hutton, and he's going to make it up to the 23-yard line. A gain of about 3, bringing up 3rd down for the 2nd time this drive for the Knights. This time it's ruled to be 3rd down and 8. 7:43 and counting left in the quarter. The ball now at the far sideline hash. Knights just outside the red zone. Trying to regain the lead.
This game will air Sunday at 12 noon. 12 noon is when the air
Under center. Same formation as the previous 2 plays. This is a fake to Sadler, handed ahead, and inside the 20 go the Knights up to the 19. It was Jake Limes who got the football, and 4th down for the Knights. They're now 1 of 3 today on 3rd down, 0 of 1 on 4th down, and they will go for it. The wind is blowing in their faces, no surprise there. The football centralized between the 2 hashes. The Knights have not attempted a field goal this season. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the quarter. Under center goes Hutton. They went to the air their first time on 4th down. This is 4th down and 4. And this is a play fake. Hutton now going to take it off up the middle, be hit and dropped short of the line to gain at the 18-yard line. Genoa comes up with another 4th down stop, and back to the Comets offense it goes. The Knights move the ball right down the field, and then were unable to capitalize as the 6 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the third quarter. Here comes Mullenholler in the offense for the first time this half. Mullenholler also went 2 of 3 in the first half, but he only had 6 yards total. Completion-wise, as he goes to the gun. 1 receiver far sideline, 3 receivers bunched to the near sideline. This is going to be a give, a little misdirection. Alex Spencer up the right side, has a lot of green grass in front of him, now across the 50, trying to get away from Hutton. He is cutting across midfield, inside the 30, now inside the 20, inside the 10. It's a foot race, and Alex Spencer is going to win it. Touchdown, Genoa. Their first play of the half. Wow. About an 82-yard touchdown run. And it's now 20-14. Wow. Just to start the Comets wanted, on offense at least. And they got that big defensive stop on 4th down. Back out in front. High snap, get the hold down, the kick. Good. It's good. 21-14. And now the Knights offense is going to trot right back onto the field after barely catching their breaths. That was a great run by Alex Spencer. I mean, he started up the right side and stuck with that until he saw Keegan Hutton in front of him, and he cut it to the middle of the field, midfield, and ended all the way on the near sideline pylon in the end zone. Hutton tried to dive to get him at the end, but no cigar. Here go the Comets to kick it away with the wind at their backs again. The Knights have outscored Genoa 145-97 in their last 5 meetings, including 2 32-0 victories in consecutive years back in 2019 and 2020. Angler starts his stride. Starts his stride, puts foot to foot ball, and we're back off and going. This is a booming kick that's going to take a bounce through the end zone. So out to the 20-yard line it goes. So Otsego at the 20-yard line. The football centralized between the two hashes. This is the closest NBC matchup today. As I said, if you are just joining us, Oak Harbor leads Fostoria at half now 27-0. Eastwood leads Rossford at half 41-0, and Maumee leads Lake 34-0. Just 7 points separates these two teams. 2 backs in the backfield, extra blockers on both sides. This is a handoff up the left side, and Keegan Hutton is going to gain about a yard or 2, moving the ball up to the 22-yard line. Second down. They say second down and 7. Second down and 7. Under 6 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Ball now a little closer to the far sideline hash than it is the near sideline hash. Under center go the Knights. This is a handoff up the middle, and they're going to get minimal yardage again. Keegan Hutton got about a yard, moved the ball up to the 24-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 6 situation for the orange, black, and white. The ball now centralized between the two hashes. Big 3rd down. Looks like the rain halted again. A lot of folks in attendance, despite the weather. Same formation as the previous 2 plays. This time Hutton, play action fake to the right, and he's going to be met and dropped in the backfield at the 19-yard line. A big-time sack by Logan Routson. 4th down.
Sacked by number 10, Logan Routson.
And now it's 4th down in the punting unit. The officials were having a little conversation, and then one of them threw up his flag, then put it back. Not sure what that was about. 4th down in the punting unit. For the 2nd time today, Jack Rowan will punt it. Ryan Routson will be the returner. Lined up at the 40-yard line, into the wind. We'll see how this affects Rowan's kick. Rowan gets it away, and it's not a good one. It's going to take a bounce at the 30-yard line and go out of bounds at the 31 of Otsego. From the 19 to the 31, a 12-yard kick, and the ball is going to be situated at the near sideline hash, and Genoa in great territory. This feels like a big point in the game. The Knights defense needs to come up big here. The Comets will go to the gun. 3 receivers bunched in the near sideline, 1 alone to the far. It's a trips left setup. Luke Clement in the backfield, to the left of Monhauer. He will get the ball on the pitch, go near sideline, and power inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. That's a gain of about 7, bringing up 2nd down and 3 to go. Good run there for Clement. 4 minutes and 2 seconds to play. 2nd down and 3. Back to the gun. Trips left. Clement's going to get another handoff there, and he's going to slide down to the 15-yard line, near sideline hash. Jake Limes was in on the tackle. That'll move the sticks. Ball still at the near sideline hash as Ryan Routson checks into the game. Miles Mullenhauer now relaying the play to the offensive huddle. 3:35 and counting. 3rd quarter of play. Joshua Clement, the wide out to the far sideline. 3 more wide out to the near sideline. In motion, Ryan Routson, left to right, then back left. And this is going to be another shuffle over to Clement. And this time the Knights got to him in the backfield. Moving the ball back to the 18-yard line. Braden Sadler was in on the tackle. It'll be 2nd down now. Or 2nd down and 12 it is officially. Going with the win are the Comets. Now running a trips left formation with 3 receivers far sideline, 1 alone to the near. Magnon is the lone receiver to the near sideline. This is another handoff, though, and Clement is going to gain about 1, maybe 1. Sadler in on the tackle once again. 3rd down it goes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. 3rd down and long for the Comets. They're 1 of 3 thus far. Magna, the lone receiver near sideline, 3 more to the far sideline. Clement is going to go in motion from the backfield and line up next to Magnon. Back to pass. Mollenhauer is going to throw it. And Magnon makes the catch, and he's going to drag defenders. And now he's off inside the 10. Lunges for the goal line. He's in. Touchdown. Comets. The screen pays off.
Magnon for 19 yards. Genoa Bank touchdown.
1:52 to play, and the Comets have now surged to 27 points. They now lead by 13. Agler out to kick the point after touchdown. He's perfect today, 3 of 3. It was a 19-yard catch and run for the 6'4 sophomore. Touchdown pass number 9 of the year from Mollenhauer. Snap is good, the hole is good, and the kick follows suit. 28-14. Comets take advantage of the bad punt. And with 1:52 to play, we'll see how the Knights respond. It feels like that's a topic, I mean, really in any sporting event, think, how do you respond to adversity? Now down by 14. We were tied at 14 at the half, and all the momentum with the Comets at the moment. Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. Feel free to email me anytime, 25knapp@otsegoknights.org with any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to shout out someone. Last year, Genoa went into the castle and defeated Otsego 48-19. Third kickoff of the half for the Comets. Hagler backs away. He's going to start his stride from the 30-yard line. Point, starts his stride. Let's put the football. We're back off and going. Good kick. That is going to go through the end zone. Touchback. Second consecutive touchback for Hagler, and out to the 20 it goes once again for the Otsego Knights. Back out there, trots the Knights offense and the Comets defense. On average this year, the Comets have allowed 15.4 points per game. Knights right under that at 14 at the moment. 2 backs in the backfield, extra blockers off the right side of the offensive line. This is a hand up the far sideline to Mason Kramer, and he's going to move the football up to the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 for him, bringing up second down and 6. We're approaching 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Back under center go the Knights. Kramer and Lampy to the near sideline. This is a handoff up the left side, and Keegan Hutton is going to crawl forward and move his way past the line to gain up to the 32-yard line. First down, Knights. Routson was in on the tackle. Ball still at the far sideline hash. Approaching 1 minute at 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Knights are bunched together, 2 backs in the backfield. This is a fake, and then handed to Kramer, sweeping up the far sideline, and he's going to dance forward and go out of bounds after a good gain of about 4. Second down, Routson gets another stop. That's Ryan Routson. That's the ball now at 36-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Extra blockers on both sides. 2 backs in the backfield. Handed up the middle. There's Keegan Hutton, and he's going to get up to the 40-yard line, making it 3rd down and about 3 to go. The Knights have been unable to convert their last 2 3rd down conversions. 3rd down plays. Still a far sideline hash. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Same formation now. Hutton talking to the offensive line. Snap it, hand it left side. There's Keegan Hutton, and he's going to power up to the 45-yard line, which is enough for a Knight 1st down. So after being unable to convert on 3rd down twice in a row, they get the conversion there. They're now 2 of 6, and that should bring us to the conclusion of quarter number 3. Knights allowed 14 unanswered points that quarter, and they now trail by 2 possessions at 28-14. Otsego scored 6 points in the first quarter. The big Keegan Hutton run and started it, and then Genoa responded by scoring 14 unanswered in quarter number 2 before the Knights were able to score late in the half. They got a touchdown run from Keegan Hutton. It was a 4-yard run, and they converted the 2-point try. And then Genoa, as I just said, scored 14 total in quarter number 3. What will the fourth quarter hold us? We'll find out shortly after switch sides. Once again, Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. The Knights are home next week. They have a home contest against Oak Harbor. Then they go to Eastwood. They host Lake and then finish the season out at Maumee, at least the regular season. Still up in the air if they'll make the postseason or not. 4-1 right now. Ball now at the near sideline hash, 45-yard line of Otsego. A new 12 minutes go on the clock. So the Knights bunched together. 2 backs in the backfield under center. This is a play action fake. Roll a little right, and that's incomplete. It was behind Mason Kramer. 2nd down and 10. Hutton tried to find him in the flat, could not.
You just can't imagine how windy it is. Mason Kramer, we walked over to grab a quick hot dog, and I mean, it was blowing my...
That's when the Knights this year have really seen success passing. They've just, those rollouts and their play action fakes, but that time a pass went behind, the wind probably affected it. Same formation as last. This is going to be a give up to Limes, who bursts into the secondary and moves the sticks into Comet territory, putting the ball at the 45-yard line. Ron was in on the tackle, and chain gang moving now. They're waiting for the official signal, but he got there. Got just enough. Limes off the left side of the offensive line. This is a play action fake. Roll to the right. Keegan Hutton catches it in the flat. Far sideline has a 1st down, and he's going to move up to the 33-yard line before being tackled down very quickly. 1st down and 10 for the Otsego Knights. Magnon was in on the tackle. Sophomore tackling a junior. Far sideline hashes of the football. About 30 seconds into the quarter. Under center, this is going to be a give to Keegan once again. He's going to bounce to the outside, far sideline, and he's going to get good yardage. We'll see where they officially mark it. It'll be 2nd down from the 26-yard line. Magnon gets another tackle, and it's 2nd down and 3 officially. Big drive for the Knights. There's only a total of 3 possessions or 4 possessions, excuse me, in that previous quarter. That was the third quarter between the two teams. It's going to hand off up the middle, and first down for the Knights. Keegan Hutton moving him right down the field. Lindenberger was in on the tackle, and the ball now at the 22-yard line. Clock reads 10 minutes and 46 seconds.
I think it's so funny if you look at it, all of the orange markers all across, they're all blown over.
Back under center goes the Knights. Limes now off the right side of the offensive line. This is a give up the middle. Keegan Hutton is going to power down to the 15-yard line. Another great gain for him, making it second down and 3. Spencer was in on the tackle. We're approaching 10 minutes to play in regulation. Ball still at the far sideline hash. We'll see what the Knights go to here. Same formation as the previous plays, and this is going to be another give to Keegan Hutton, and this time he'll get near the line of gain, but not quite there. Moving the ball to the 14-yard line. Needed to get to the 13. Third down and about a yard. Attorney in on the tackle, and we'll see what the Knights drop here. You'd imagine they'd go to the ground again. Back under center. This is now a fake, and Hutton's going to take off up the right side, and he was contacted in the backfield, but was able to fall forward ahead near the line to gain. I think they're going to give him the first down. Materney was in on the tackle, and first down Knights. Second straight third down conversion. Ball at the 12-yard line, far sideline hash. And like I said, I mean, it looked like it was going to be a quarterback keeper the whole way. Hutton started running. He was touched in the backfield, but he's 6'4", and he was able to extend and kind of fall forward to move those chains. Got the job done under center. Everyone lined up along the offensive line as there's a handoff to Keegan Hutton up the left side, and he's going to get another good first down carry, moving the ball up to the 12-yard line. Second down to go. Big reason why the Knights so far this drive have been successful at moving the ball down the field is those big chunk gains on first down to make it second down and manageable. Second down and 5 now is the official ruling. 8:30 to play. Extra blockers off the right side of the offensive line. This is going to be blown dead, and now the Knights are going to go backwards. False start on Otsego, their third false start of the game. So that pushes back the momentum a little bit. So it's now second down and 11, 8:21. The clock has stopped. The ball is centralized between the two hashes at the 13-yard line. This is now play action fake. Roll to the right. Hutton is going to toss it at the feet of Keegan Hutton. Incomplete. Third down and long. Genoa got into the backfield quickly, and Hutton had a man in his face and just was unable to get enough air under it to his brother. Pre-snap penalties. You hate him as a fan and as a coach. Now the Knights facing a third down and long situation because of that. Then the incompletion. Same formation as the previous two plays as they hand off Limes up the middle, and he's going to power down near the 5-yard line. We'll see where they mark him officially. They say right at the 5. He was tackled down, so it's fourth down and short. Now at the 5-yard line. They need to get to the 3. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. It's loud. Everyone bunched together. Sadler and Hutton the backs. This is a give up the left side. Keegan Hutton is hit right at the line of scrimmage and falls forward. We'll see where they mark it officially. He's short. They say he's short. They marked him down at about the 3.5-yard line. They needed to get to the 3. And Genoa gets another big defensive stop. The Knights now 0 of 3 tonight on 4th down. And there's 7 minutes and 25 seconds to play in regulation, and that one hurts.
He's right at your painted line for the kick. That's a 3.
You know what, though? I mean, that's Rutherford football right there. They're going to go for it. It's almost like the Lions. Detroit Lions. They're always going to go for it. They're going to do what they have to do.
Now here go the comments on offense. Knights defense shifting around. Back to that T formation. 3 backs in the backfield, and they're just going to push forward up to the 6-yard line. Second down now in 7 after a gain of 3. Clock reads 7 minutes. Knights need a quick stop here. Down by 2 possessions. They're 0 of 2 this half on 4th down. Both 4th downs came in the red zone. Wildcat formation with Spencer receiving the snap, and he is going to get met at the line of scrimmage and fall forward for a gain of about 1, bringing up 3rd down. This is just the 5th time the Comets have been in a 3rd down situation today. They're 2 of 4, 50%. Jaden Eberts was in on the tackle for the orange, black, and white. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to play. From the gun, Owen Howard, 3 receivers bunched in the near sideline, 1 to the far. This is a pitch out to Clement, and he's going to be met in the backfield and dropped. The Knights get a good 3 and out there. They force it. Kramer in on the tackle for the Knights, and they needed that. 5:48 to play. Out trots the punting unit for the Comets. Into the wind, too. This is going to be a difficult punt. Rowe lined up at the 26-yard line. Snap, and this is a line drive kick that's going to take a bounce and go out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So the Knights, great starting field position, and really for them, if they want to come back, it's now or never with 5:20 to play, and they have all 3 timeouts available to them.
The way you still got to kick into the wind. Yeah, but I'm going to try and make them throw. Now they don't have to. They don't have to. Now they don't have to.
Moved it back to the 30. Near sideline hash football. Friday Night Lights at its finest. It's close. Under center go the Knights. 2 receivers far sideline. This is a give up to Jake Limes up the right side, and he's going to gain a couple before being tackled down, moving the ball up to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8 from that spot. The ball now closer to the far sideline hash than it is the near sideline hash. Not by much, though. Back under center go the Knights. 2 backs in the backfield. Limes lined up off the left side of the offensive line. This is Mason Kramer, right side, turns up middle, and he's going to make it down to the 22-yard line before being tackled down, setting up a 3rd down and short for the Knights. 3rd down and 2 officially. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to play in regulation. Under center go the orange, black, and white. Same formation as the previous play. This is a handoff up the middle, and Keegan Hutton's going to get across the 20-yard line down to the 19. That's enough for a 1st down by about a yard. The chain gang moves the chains, and now the Knights have converted 3 of their last 4 3rd downs. Of course, that one they didn't convert ended up costing them because they couldn't convert on 4th down. First down and 10 it goes. The only wide out is Carter Lampy. He's lined up in the near sideline. This is going to be a play action fake. Throw it wide open. Makes it. Creeper makes a catch at the goal line. Touchdown Knights. And it's back to a one-possession game. A 19-yard completion. That's touchdown pass number 4 of the year for Kaden Hutton. That's also Creamer's 4th reception of the year. First receiving touchdown for him. He's out to kick the point after touchdown. 3:55 in regulation. Here's the extra point. Snap is good, the hold is good, and they kick. Follow suit. 28-21. Both teams take advantage of the fact that their opposition had to punt it into the bruising wind, and they scored. That was about a 30-yard drive for the Knights. And we'll see how the Knights like to play this kickoff. They'll have the wind at their backs. Wow. These radio broadcasts really humming down right to it. 2 weeks ago against Rossford, the Knights squeaked out with a 1-point victory. Trail by 7 here. 4th quarter of play. Both these teams 2-0 in conference.
Any update on the Rossford? I suppose I could just look. 50.
Genoa lined up in onside kick recovery formation. We'll see where they kick it. Toby Powell.
Everybody's kind of up here because
and the ball blew over, so we're going to get a reset. Ryan Routson is lined up at the 22-yard line, so not very deep. Powell starts his stride, puts foot to football. He does kick it deep, and it's going to go through the end zone, says the official. Second time that it's been really close to going out of bounds, but the official, the white hat, says, nope, it went over that pylon. That near sideline pylon. Of course, the lead pylon as well. So, here go the Knights. Do they have another stop in them on defense?
normally you're on at 11 o'clock, but they have that live golf in there and everything's kind of crazy, so they're moving us around. And my Let's Fix Road show will be on at 11 o'clock.
Ball situated at the 20-yard line from the gun. It's a trips left, 3 receivers far sideline, 1 to the near. This is going to be a handoff up the middle, and down goes Spencer right at the line of scrimmage. Spencer was lined up along the far sideline, and he ran to the right. They faked it to Clement and handed it to him, and nothing doing as the rain starts to fall again. Ball still centralized between the two hashes. Mullenholler set to relay the play call to the offense. Running versus passing, the Comets have rushed the ball 85% of the time they've been faced with a first down situation this season. We're at 3:10 to go. T formation handed up the left side, and there's a gain of about 2 yards. Clement ran the ball and made it 3rd down and 8 to go. Here we go. 2 minutes, 55 seconds to play. Also, interestingly enough, the Comets have rushed the ball 62% of the time they've been in a 3rd down situation this season. 62 to 38 split. They will go to the gun. 3 receivers far sideline, 1 to the near. Clock continues ticking away. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's a pitch out to Clement, left side, and he's not going to get to the line to gain. The Knights get the stop. He was tackled down at the 28-yard line, and Mason Rowe is slow to get up. He's laying on the ground. That same type of play worked multiple times this half for the Comets, but the Knights adjusted and they stopped it. 4th down and 3, 2:17 on the game clock, and Mason Rowe still down on the field, laying down, being checked out by our athletic trainer, Ms. Jen Mag. Glad that she is back. She missed last week. And you'd think we get a punt here, but we'll see. What a big stop for the Knights. Two of 6 today on 3rd down are the Comets. So they're still checking up on Mason Rowe. And now he's up and walking under his own power. Good to see he's up. By the way, the Comets are trotting their offense back out onto the field. With the wind in their face, they decide not to punt it. 4th down and 3. Spencer in motion left to right. 2 backs in the backfield. Now they're looking over to the sideline. 15 seconds to snap it. They might be trying to just draw him off, and now we're going to get whistles and false start on Genoa. The Knights sideline got completely fired up as soon as the official threw the flag. And now it is 4th down and 8. And you got to punt it if you're the Comets here. Even if it is into that wind right in their face. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Clock stopped because of Rowe being down. As I said, he walked off the field. Each team has 3 timeouts. Here comes the punt. Knights don't even have a returner lined up, just in case it's a fake. And this punt is high in the air, but the wind caught it, and it's going to take a bounce, a good Genoa bounce, and be downed at about the 42-yard line. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all others. It's Otsego football down by 7. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Doesn't get much better than this. Both teams have all their timeouts. Under center go the Otsego Knights.
What's the time there on the clock? We're down to 2:08.
Vollmer and Limes off the left side of the offensive line. Lampy off the right side. 2 backs. This is a handoff up the middle. And there's Keegan Hutton making his way up to the 36-yard line. A gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 as the clock continues to run. It's now at 1 minute and 54 seconds to go. Same formation but flipped this time for the Knights. This is another give up the middle. Keegan Hutton, and he's going to get across the 35 to that spot, and now it's 3rd down. Timeout called by Otsego. That will stop the clock with 1 minute and 33 seconds to play. Coach Rutherford knows how big this 3rd down is. So they did put the ball at the 35-yard line. Centralized between the 2 hashes. Genoa still has all 3 of their timeouts. Coach Bill Fisher. We'll see what the Knights draw up here. Third down and 4. The Knights are 4 of 10 tonight on third down. 40%, according to quick math. Extra blockers off the right side of the offensive line. This is a handoff to Creamer, now sweeping to the outside, jumping forward, and he's going to leap down to the 34-yard line, setting up 4th down and about 3. It was a gain of a yard, and big chance here for the Knights. They're 0 of 3 today on 4th down. 1 minute and 10 seconds. The clock continues to run. Knights have 2 timeouts. We'll see what the play call is here. 2 receivers lined up to the right side of the offensive line. This is a give up the middle. Keegan Hutton is not going to get there. He didn't get there, and the Comets get another 4th down stop with 52 seconds to play this time, and wow, Materney in on the tackle. They got no yards there, and the Comets defense comes up big to pretty much seal the deal. 52 seconds. The Knights have 2 timeouts at their disposal. The storyline of this one, the Knights 0-4 on 4th down. 2 of those 4th downs came deep in the red zone. There's QB Neal, number 1. Coach Rutherford uses a timeout. 48 seconds. Wow. It's off to Oak Harbor. That will be on Otsego TV. 3rd consecutive loss to Genoa for the Knights. So we're in timeout. Last time these 2 played here, Genoa won 28-26. That was played on October the 7th. This one on September the 27th. Knights' first loss in the NBC. Now going to be 4-2. Their defense was very good today. And they stopped him down the stretch. Tried giving the offense as many chances as they could, but couldn't capitalize. As there's QB Neal, number 2, and with 43 seconds to go, Coach Rutherford's going to just let the clock run down. And that should do it. I mean, we're at 26 seconds on the play clock, 27 seconds on the game clock. We'll get one more play. But the final score is going to be 28-21. So now we're going to get a whistle and delay of game with 0 seconds to go. And now they're going to take a knee. And first the officials are going to say, nope, delay of game. There was no time on the clock, and they took the knee, and the officials were like, no. Like, delay of game, the clock was at 1 second, actually. And then play clock was at no time. So last play of the game, And then this one will be over officially. Go to the ground, and that'll do it. Genoa gets the big-time victory. Heading into next week where they'll play Maumee on the road, and then they go to Oak Harbor. Then they host Rossford for their final home game, and then travel to Eastwood to finish the season. But wow, 28-21 officially the final score of this one. The Knights dropped their first NBC game of the year, and they have two just gigantic matchups against juggernauts in Oak Harbor and Eastwood up next. Wow. Knights now 4-2, Genoa 5-1. Of course, the conference matters the most record-wise, and Knights now 2-1, and Genoa 3-0. Similar to last year, where the conference play start. Difference is the Knights were able to go 2-1 out of conference rather than 0-3. My name's Kaden Knapp. This has been OtsegoTV Radio. I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. If you have, please hit the thumbs up button on our YouTube page, and feel free to contact me anytime, 25knapp at OtsegoKnights.org, and on our Twitter at OtsegoTV, Twitter X, whatever you want to call it. We'll be back for a TV broadcast next week as Oak Harbor will travel to Otsego. Long bus ride for the Rockets. It'll be the third time we get to face them. First time at Otsego. Kaden Knapp, OtsegoTV Radio. Thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Stay safe, Otsego.